Well, we've said it. There's nothing else to say. If you're talking about the weather, it's hot outside and it's going to get hotter.
Right. It is going to get hotter. The good news is it could always be worse. In the central part of the country, in the central part of the country, they're dealing with temperatures actually at 100 and above, and heat indices even higher. We're not quite there, but it's hot enough for sure. We're definitely adding to those 90-degree days. If we take a look at the home view outside from Lexington, Paris, Somerset, and London, we're dealing with the partly cloudy skies for a lot of us. Some of us mostly clear, and again, the steamy conditions once again across the area. Satellite and radar, you can see that. Some of those clouds, especially once you go across our southern communities, but they're pushing down into Tennessee, and really we're just left with the heat around here. That's the big story that we've all been talking about. Right now outside, 92 degrees here in Lexington, 91 down in Richmond. It's 90 in McKee. It's slightly cooler out in portions of eastern Kentucky, 88 in Jackson. Same story in Hazard. The farther east you go, the cooler it gets. And you can see that from the heat alerts map. We have a heat advisory until 9 o'clock for the Lexington metro area. Excessive heat warnings back off into the central part of the country. And that's where they're really dealing with very hot conditions. Again, I was talking about highs over 100 for the actual air temperature, not just the heat indices there. So as we track the heat over the next several days, pretty much, again, it's sticking with us throughout the work week before it starts to feel a little more comfortable by the weekend. So high temperatures here, 94 tomorrow, 95 on Wednesday, 97 on Thursday. Then we'll dip a little bit on Friday before it starts to feel much better. The average high for this time of year, 86 degrees. So we're well above average, and we're going to stay that way for the next several days. Unfortunately, the humidity is sticking with us too. It's going to feel muggy for the next couple of days. And then we're back around that oppressive category for Friday before that also drops off as we head into the weekend. We are flirting with some record heat across the area. So the record on Wednesday is 97. That was set back in 2007. We're forecasting right now around 95. So we'll get pretty close. We'll see if we hit it. Thursday, the record's 99, and we're forecasting around 97. That record was set back in 1943. So again, we'll watch that as the next couple days go on. Right now, it doesn't look like we're going to hit it, but we could get very close. So we'll watch it as the next couple days go on. Now, the next big thing we're tracking is the more seasonable and more comfortable air. Again, that works in here Saturday into Sunday and into the start of next week. It'll feel much better. Highs back in the 80s, and the humidity really drops way off. And that's what I kind of showed you on the graphics a few seconds ago. So tonight out there, partly cloudy for most of us. Temperatures slowly falling from the 90s back into the mid and lower 80s by this evening. Overnight lows tonight will dip down to around 72 here in the city, upper maybe even mid 60s in portions of eastern Kentucky. Tomorrow, again, 94 here in Lexington. Notice the farther east you go, the cooler it is. So Moorhead, Hazard, Jackson, you might struggle to hit 90, but you will get fairly close there, and it'll still feel pretty hot out there because of the humidity will be high for all of us. 7-day forecast, we keep the heat around. Heat indices 100 to 105, especially Thursday into Friday. And then it looks much better with maybe a shower or two Friday night into Saturday, but those shower chances are very low as well. Maybe we could get some rain into next week. We'll have to see. But for now, we'll go over to Mitch.